Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
Welcome. We're so glad that you could join us for the
You got a crowd.
for the Rock It Right Show. I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes here with Dr. K. Solar, and we are absolutely thrilled to have our guest, and first among them, Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser.
Glad to be with you. Thank you.
I brought the holiday cheer with me.
Well, I thought we would finish hearing that hurricane word till next year.
Well, I'm a good kind of hurricane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hurricane of ideas, connections, good
That's
positive
pretty good.
energy. Yeah, so,
She's
we're going to bust the
spinning it
myth of a
positive.
bad hurricane. That's
Well,
what
that's
we're going to
great.
do. That's right. Well, nobody's busier than you. Even when they say things are shut down and all that, nobody's busier than you because you are constantly inviting people to our home state.
Well, we've got a great team around the state, and luckily we've been able to juggle things. I was so glad that the high school football championship, with the anticipated shutdown or scale back in New Orleans, made the brave move to Natchitoches, and we're going to be able to host those football games in that great city. And so we're pivoting around and getting things moved around and dealing with it. That's all you can really do. But it's really it's a difficult time.
So what's the latest news in tourism and moving our state forward? Because you've always got a bunch of irons and ideas that are irons in a fire and ideas that really bring people together to collaborate.
Well, we've offered the Lanyap, which is really going well, as a lot of conventions have canceled this year, and now they're looking at where are we going to go next year. Do we go back to the same city? Do we look for a new place? We've offered free Louisiana seafood and a local band or musician to help them out if they come to Louisiana, anywhere in Louisiana. And we're booking a lot of events, and when we make that offer, it's kind of hard to turn down the seafood. And then, we've had our best month ever in August in our state parks, and looking for new and exciting private-public partnerships there, we just brought in a group, glamping. And
I love that idea.
I didn't have a clue what that was.
I'm like, we were going to Napa Valley, and my husband said, do you want to do this glamping wine thing? And I'm like, what is it? Glamorous camping? I'm like, sure. He didn't think I'd want to do that. But I was like, when I looked at the places where you can do the glamping, it looks like you could be going to a cool place in like Fiji, where the little hut is over the water and the Fontainebleau cabins, but then, the tents with the glamping. It's all set up for you. I don't like any work, and you're doing all the work for everybody.
We don't have Fiji, but I tell you what, they have 89 set up all over the state,
It's amazing.
in the state parks. Some you have to take a canoe out to an island. Some you have to hike through miles of trails. But then for people like me that want to drive up next to the tent, we've got several, and you got a bed on a wooden platform.
A memory foam mattress.
Yes, so you don't have to sleep on the ground, fire pit, and you don't have to go buy that equipment. Just bring your sheets and what you want to eat or drink, and right now it's a special, $89. You can't beat it.
You can't beat that,
You
and you
can't.
don't have to set it up yourself.
I know.
I mean, how great is that?
Drive up with your food and your friends and family, and there you are.
And I didn't realize people go all over the country glamping. So since we've brought this on a couple weeks ago, a lot of the reservations are out-of-state people, which is really good because they'll come here, they'll shop, they'll spend money in the restaurants, something we desperately need now. So that's another bright light. Travel is up 27% on the airlines. We're not ready to start marketing that fly market yet. We're still marketing to staycation, take a Louisiana road trip, and all the drive states. and it's working pretty well. We just need to get through this thing, get that vaccination in place, and open our doors to the world.
That's right.
We're working really hard to keep everyone in tune. We sent all the travel agents in Canada a Sazerac, a glass, and a mix, and we went on live and mixed the drink and said the gumbo's cold and the gumbo's hot and the beer's cold. Keep us in mind when you're ready to travel again. We lit up the Superdome red and white on Canadian Day, and that picture made it all over Canada. So we're keeping our international park close to us, keeping them hungry for some Louisiana seafood.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's
one of the
awesome.
things you've offered in Lagniappe, Louisiana Lagniappe, with the seafood and a musician, one of your favorite musicians is here tonight.
Right.
And that's Amanda Shaw. And she is the most amazing, fiddling, phenomenal entertainer. And she's known internationally. And so she's one of those people that you've gathered
Absolutely.
to help promote the best of Louisiana, our seafood, our music, our people.
She doesn't know it, but I've been using her name to all of these groups that we're trying to lure her. Look,
She's going to be busy, you're saying?
I'll get you Amanda Shaw. And they're like, really?
Yeah.
You can do that?
You know her?
I don't even know if she's booked yet, but I'm booking her. And so, no, let me tell you, she is exactly why we had 4 record-breaking years. When she performs, whether it's here or in another state,
Yeah.
that love and passion she has for Louisiana
That's right.
is contagious. And so people want some of that. So
Yes.
when she performs and talks about Louisiana, that's better than any commercial we could do.
Yeah.
So we are blessed to have her here in Louisiana.
Yeah, you can't put that fire out. She's fiery and fun, and it shows. And then for Louisiana Seafood, our food is one of the things that brings people here unbelievably, our music and our food. And then later in the show, we're going to have Mike Shepard with the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. So he's going to talk about his book, the history, a few things. So
Because we have a
hope that everybody
huge
will stay
history
tuned because
in
this
our Louisiana
is
musicians,
the
yeah.
Louisiana Christmas this year because we're pretty much staying home, right?
Absolutely. That has been a big draw, the Christmas lights. That's
Yes.
something you can get out, the Christmas trail of lights all over Louisiana and enjoy those lights and do it safely. So that's a great opportunity to get people moving around Louisiana. And hopefully we'll see some kind of scaled back Mardi Gras celebration in some parts of the state, some during Mardi Gras, some later on. So I like to say we don't cancel anything.
Right.
We may scale it back, we may postpone it, but we're going to celebrate all of the holidays and all the great traditions here in Louisiana.
It's been really hard on us because our whole life is a celebration. And then to say we can't celebrate the same way we have,
Well,
but
it's like wearing the mask here tonight.
you got to do it.
And I miss hugging. I love to hug.
Yeah, we do too.
And so that's you want to reach
The
out and
elbow
grab
bumping
somebody.
doesn't quite do it.
Yeah, not in Louisiana. That might work in Minnesota, but
Well, they've got so many layers of clothes on, they won't really know if you bumped into them or hugged them or not.
Right.
So you've really gone after the places right around our state, in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and some of the other states. So you've really targeted the drive market because people can be here in a short amount of time.
well, and also the reason we've done so well at the state parks, we still offer, if you stay 3 nights in a cabin or in a cabin or a camping space, we'll give you the 4th night free. We actually had one couple from Arkansas stayed at 10 state parks taking advantage of the 4th night free. But they talked about on social media all the great shops, places they ate. So they actually are retired and traveled all over Louisiana to take advantage of the 4th night free. So that is really helping draw people to Louisiana state parks. And when they come stay at a state park, they shop and eat in the local community.
And people can post their pictures of their good time in Louisiana with hashtag only Louisiana, hashtag feed your soul, and then it shows up, all over social media. So it's really a great opportunity.
Well, that's our best ambassadors are those people
Yes.
in Louisiana, because anybody can do a pretty commercial.
Yes.
But when someone endorses a place or a product, I got to tell you, I did my staycation. I was speaking to high school kids, and they say, "Where are you going on your staycation?" I froze. I hadn't thought about it. So quickly I said, Toledo Bend and Natchitoches. Well, we caught a lot of fish in Toledo Bend, and the Christmas lights and that, unbelievable. But my mother-in-law posted those pictures on social media. 20 of her friends from Houston went to Natchez to go to that hardware store that's been in the same family for 100 years. So when you do something in Louisiana, you're going to enjoy the people, the food. You're going to share it with friends and family. That's the best sales tool we got.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And there's so many places to really enjoy through the holidays. Like you said, the Holiday Trail of Lights, that's in 8 cities. And you can just drive through and just have a really good time.
And the lights puts everybody in a good mood.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
less depression. It just makes us all feel happy.
Absolutely.
And we can all get out and
Just
do
like
that.
king cake.
Just like
king cake.
like Christmas king
We are going to
cake.
be having some Christmas king cake on the show from
Smells
The
great.
Heavenly Donut. So if you can't wait till Mardi Gras, folks
No.
can go to The Heavenly Donut. They got Christmas king cakes, and yeah, we're going to have some pictures of us eating that later because it is
can't
really
wait.
good.
Yeah.
I know.
They're one of the Partners One members, and our studio is sponsored by Partners One. Better barter for Baton Rouge and beyond. 4,500 businesses all working together to keep our economy afloat. And we
Absolutely.
really do appreciate that so
And
much.
some of our Partners One member sponsors, Elite Chiropractic with
Yeah.
Dr. Ron McMorris, and Danielle Causey, that's a dentist with Causey Med Aesthetics. So we're so excited to have them joining us this holiday season.
And City Group Hospitality, Beausoleil Coastal Cuisine, City Pork, City Slice, and Rouge Creole. They're also
I was
our sponsors.
testing you.
Yeah, I know it.
City Port
Folks, they're
Catering,
not reading
she's
that.
got them all.
Look, if it's a good place to eat, we know where to go, right?
That's
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, so that
So-
good hospitality. But stay with us. We're going to be right back with Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. And a little later on the show, we're going to have Amanda Shaw. You do not want to miss that. And Mike Shepard and Debbie Traylor with Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. Set tight.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore everything Louisiana has to offer. Fill her up and try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways and rediscover the character and characters that make our state a lot like nowhere else. Louisiana is a trip. Take one today and enjoy a close by, far from ordinary adventure that's sure to feed your soul.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
Slimshot is the most in-demand injection in medical weight loss, and we are pleased to offer it at Causey Med Aesthetic. This safe and effective injection helps boost your metabolism, supports increased energy, burns body fat, and reduces appetite. These shots can be taken safely once a week or as needed when your weight loss is at a standstill. Slimshot combined with touchless lipo treatments produce a powerful 1-2 punch for targeting that stubborn body fat.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Surprise, something good has finally happened in 2020. Yours truly, The Clarence Bugg Show gets to be with you every day of the week. That's right, 11 to 12 every weekday. And of course, The Exiles right in front of yours truly from 10 to 11, yours truly 11 to 12. So now it's appointment viewing. 5 days a week here on the Pelican. The Clarence Bugg Show. The only thing missing is you.
Hi, I'm Tony Acorb with Southern Heirs Auction, Dental Springs, Louisiana. We've been professional estate liquidators for over 30 years. Please take time to join us for our weekly online sales on Facebook. If you need help, hit us up. We are often imitated but never duplicated. www.southernheirs.com or Facebook at Southern Heirs Auction. 500, but a good 4, but a good 300, a good 200, a good 2. I got 100 and a half, 170.
Where else can you take the trail less traveled at a pace all your own? Where else? Escape to one of Louisiana's 21 state parks for a picture-perfect getaway.
Where else can you be a world away and this close to home?
And you're back with Rocket Right. I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes, here with Dr. Kay Solar and Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. And we're talking about all the wonderful things about Louisiana. It's more than we can fit into an hour, but we know that you love Louisiana as much as we do, whether you live in our state or whether you live somewhere else. And we're very excited for our sponsors to help bring this message to you. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts, located in the Antique District of downtown Denham Springs, and Advantage Health Solutions, Dr. Boyd Michael Helm. So we're thankful for all of our sponsors, but mostly for the fact that we get to live, breathe, and enjoy Louisiana every single day. We've got to be the envy of the world.
Well, I tell you,
Yeah.
we are so fortunate to have so many assets, so many tools in our toolbox.
Yes.
And at a time when people, camper sales are up record numbers, canoes, bikes, to have so many trails, fishing. I tell people you can fish anywhere, but you catch fish in Louisiana. And you can fish anywhere, offshore, inshore, in our lakes and rivers. There's always something different to do. There's a reason we're the sportsman's paradise.
Yeah.
And so I think through these shutdown COVID times when people want to get outdoors and try something new, highlighting all of those great things we have to do have really helped us weather the storm in some of the areas of the state far better than others. And as we've seen in some of the smaller communities around these lakes, rivers, and the coast have done a lot better than some of the other areas because they have the great outdoor adventure.
Mm-hmm. And we've taken a lot of hits this year with all the hurricanes. And one of the agencies that you're over is Volunteer Louisiana. And if you want to see how strong people in Louisiana are, just be there when there's a disaster, because everybody comes together.
Absolutely.
Whether they have or have not, they work together to make sure they can rebuild the community.
And besides the 10,000 Louisianans that are signed up under Volunteer Louisiana, over 100 organizations from all over the country and the world have come here, and time again, I ran for office because I rode out Katrina and never saw a public official and got angry. But those volunteers were there, and first responders from the minute the floodwaters went out, and they keep coming back. And they do everything from feeding to gutting homes, removing trees, and they're still out there. And they'll be out there in the communities that are affected until the last person is back in their home. And I tell you, from someone that rode out Katrina and feeling down, are we going to come back? We'll never get through this. When people show up and give up their time to help you and your community, there's nothing like that feeling. And so we're so blessed to have those Louisianans that time and time again have reached out and helped their neighbor and continue to do it. And that's what makes Louisiana special. When I ask people around the world, why do you send people to Louisiana? Travel agents. Well, the food, the music, but every one of them has a story about the way Louisianans treat people. We treat strangers like family. And you leave with a friend, usually a friend for life, and you keep coming back to visit them. And usually you go back and stay with them. So that is something that no other place has. And we're so blessed to have those kind of people here.
We really are. We truly are. And so there's a lot of people that really need our prayers, and they do need support through the holidays because they've lost so much. 26 parishes, about a third of our state, suffered through Hurricane Laura. They're saying the damage will be worse than Katrina, which is hard to believe. That's really hard to believe.
Well, I think it's the first hurricane to ever, first off, enter as a Category 4 or 5, and then leave our state as a hurricane. So it made it all the way through the state, and when it left, it was still hurricane force wind. So it did major damage all over the state. And to think about dealing with that, trying to come back, your home, your business, on top of Corona, I mean, you just can't imagine what those people have gone through and going through. So we continue to lift them up in prayer, but we also, as I said, the people that are out there, we're continuing to go over and feed, donate, Christmas gifts. We just had a big toy giveaway in Lake Charles. But we're continuing to reach out and help those people that really need it.
And we're going to come back even stronger.
Absolutely.
Because that's who we are.
When I look back, how I felt when I walked out my door and saw nothing but water from my front porch and my knees buckled after Katrina, if you'd asked me then, I said, no way. And to see how that parish came back, and all the parishes do. So it's a long haul, but people, they put on their white shrimp boots and they go to work.
And not just wear them for a fancy party. We get to wear them just any time.
Listen, when I first got elected, the governor of Texas, we went over for a conference, gave us all cowboy boots. And I said, look, I got up and spoke that night. I said, look, next year you're coming to New Orleans. We don't have quite as much money as Texas. And they put our name on those cowboy boots. It's beautiful. So we'll give you a pair of white shrimp boots and a Sharpie. You write your own name on it. And 32 lieutenant governors left New Orleans with a Sharpie and white shrimp boots. And so I got pictures of, man, these are really comfortable. Why we don't have them up here? So we made a hit with the white shrimp boots.
Well, you always find a way to make people laugh and have a good time. And so you're the best ambassador for Louisiana that we could possibly have.
Well, thank you. We've got a great team.
Well, we have an ambassador here of the Music Ambassador Program, your committee, to help just bring the musicians and promote internationally the musical talent here for our performing artists. And as we mentioned earlier, if you're just tuning in, that is Miss Amanda Shaw. And so there's only one Amanda Shaw. So we wanted to bring her up because if you've seen the commercials or listened to the commercials in our show, you hear Amanda's voice on there. And she's really been working hard to help people be aware of masking up and socially distancing and just supporting our state in every way she can. So I'm going to step away for a second and I'm going to let Amanda come step with us. And so we really want to do something to just really recognize her for just the incredible person she is. So come on up, Amanda.
And let me tell you, on New Year's Eve, every year, of course not this year, but every year, when people are saying, what's your New Year's resolution? Mine's always lose weight. It doesn't work. But honey, where are we going to go on vacation next year? We do an incredible thing live on New Year's, dropping the ball in New Orleans. And Amanda joined me last year and played incredible music and showed that passion to the world. And from that show every year, we've seen incredible bookings, people booking their vacation to Louisiana.
Yeah,
so we look forward to doing that again.
Oh, I'm always going to be there for you, Billy. You're so awesome. And you do such a great job at leading our community because a community is only as good as its leader, and us working together and having someone like you who advocates for us, every day is so important. It's all these, it's not just one person, it's just not just me, it's not just you, but it's all of us working together. So, yeah, and I love it. And I had fun on New Year's Eve. It was cold.
It was.
But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. It was really fun.
Well, you gave Billy Porter a run for his money performing.
I don't know if I had more sequins or he had more sequins on his outfit, but
I'm just glad he didn't wear a dress that night. Because he's known for wearing that tux with the dress.
That's right. But it was a really fun night, and it's so fun to share with people like that spirit because you're right. It's not. You can say the food, you can say the music, but a lot of cities. I was talking with a friend of mine who owns a restaurant. He reminded me. He said a lot of cities have restaurants, and they have shopping and they have whatever, but that's just a city. There's something about that spirit in Louisiana that makes Louisiana unique
in comparison, because we have the restaurants, we have the music, we have the food, but it's all of those things together that make it so special.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we wanted to honor your spirit, and so Mike Shepard, who is the president of the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, and Debbie Traylor, who's also with the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, have something that they'd like to give you.
And I wouldn't miss tonight to be here.
my God, he's here. He's here for you.
I'm so in shock.
Let me step aside and let you.
You want to move over?
Go ahead, I'm going to let you get next to her.
That's
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Don't look at.
Okay.
Mike's got some words to say.
Y'all got me.
We got you.
You got me. Surprised you. Because I asked my publicist 5 million times what this was for.
Okay.
And she was, I'm calling LaDana after
You're in a
this.
select group. You and Hunter Hayes and Tim McGraw, I kamikaze.
In the mic.
This one should be on.
Gary?
I hope so. Can you hear him?
Lordy, are we on?
Try this one.
If not, you're right here.
You can have one.
Oh my gosh.
She can have that
I
one.
didn't even take
Let me
a
take yours,
picture or anything. I wish I
We've got
that
that
covered. I am so excited
Hey.
about this.
Let me start with this. I think
You gotta
everybody's
talk
seen
in the
it.
mic.
Yeah, I think everybody's seen that. We'll let Amanda see that now.
Wow.
How did I do?
This is amazing.
So most people get to have this presented at a concert, but not you. You're on television all across Louisiana.
Well, we started this when I was doing my TV show over here.
Yes.
John Schneider became the first one inducted on the TV show.
Yes.
Then Lane Hardy followed him.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Today's Amanda's turn.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
your turn now.
I am so excited. Thank you.
And to
so
be a
much.
woman next to a woman
It's like I told
that is in entertainment is a special honor for me for being in the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. You are awesome.
Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much. Y'all are so, I can't even get over how sneaky all y'all are. This is so exciting. Thank you so much.
It's like I
Thank you
told
so,
Chase
so much.
Tyler, you've been graduated from the Future Famers.
Oh, that's right. I have mine hanging up in my office. I do. Now I'm going to have to replace
That'll work with it. You can put them both up.
Oh my goodness.
It's different pictures.
No.
We have one for Billy also
Yeah, I
to
have
hang
one.
up in his office.
Have
We're
one just
twins.
like that, maybe hair bigger.
I'd be honored. That's great. Thank you.
No, thank you so
He's
much.
one of our biggest fans, right,
Yes,
Betsy?
he truly is the biggest fan of the Louisiana Music Hall
And
of Fame.
Betsy helped set this up. We all did this as a secret project for you.
This was-
Thank you so much.
We appreciate your music and your love
you.
so much, and Louisiana
I am-
musicians are.
It's a secret.
I am
Well, and we want to
super-
all
suffering.
congratulate you, but we want to let everybody know who's watching and listening that this isn't it. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk to you more about this, and then we'll have Mike Shepard on at the end of the show talking more about the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame and what all that means and what all is going on there.
Oh my
so,
God.
stay tuned.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Rocket Right Radio with Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar is grateful for the sponsoring businesses who make our show possible. Partners One, Better Barter for Baton Rouge. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts. Advantage Health Solutions and Dr. Boyd Michael Helm. Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. Hightower Dental Concepts and Dr. Leah Larson. Citigroup Hospitality. Laura Sue Events and Marketing. Southern Airs Auctions and Tony Acord. Louisiana Women in Business Magazine. LouisianaTravel.com. LouisianaIsATrip.com. Take one. and Dr. Danielle Causey with Causey Aesthetic Medicine. Thank you for making our show possible.
I was diagnosed October 19th. I immediately started with a multitude of scans, and then I was having an 8-hour surgery. My biggest concern was my family and being able to see me come home every day and know everything is going to be okay. I felt comfortable that I was being treated by some of the best. There were some scary points along the way, but it's just kind of like been a little blip in the road.
Money, wellness, fun. Rocket Right Radio takes you all across Louisiana and the nation with guests who live life to the fullest.
I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
I'm Dr. Kay Solar.
You're gonna love it.
Join us every week when we cover
Everything under the sun.
Live and learn with the Wright sisters.
Politics.
health,
Music and entertainment.
local Lagnet.
Rocket Right Radio. You're gonna love it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris of Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, conveniently located off the I-12 corridor in Walker and Albany. If you suffer from sciatica, migraines, or other pain conditions, give us a call to see if we have a technique that best fits you. We have multiple techniques including chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, dry needling, rehab, and much more. Again, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, Walker, and Albany.
Hi, I'm Tony Acor with Southern Heirs Auction, Dental Springs, Louisiana. We've been professional estate liquidators for over 30 years. Please take time to join us for our weekly online sales on Facebook. If you need help, hit us up. We are often imitated but never duplicated. www.southernheirs.com or Facebook at Southern Heirs Auction. 500, but a good 4, but a good 300, a good 200, a good 2. I got 100 and a half, 100 and a half, 170.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore everything Louisiana has to offer. Fill her up and try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways and rediscover the character and characters that make our state a lot like nowhere else. Louisiana is a trip. Take one today and enjoy a close by, far from ordinary adventure that's sure to feed your soul.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
And you're back with the Rocket Right Show. I'm Dr. Kay Solar in the house with Hurricane Betsy Barnes and the newest member of the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, Amanda Shaw, staying with us. And we're so excited. This segment is usually our medical segment. It's brought to you by Mary Bear Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. And
but this is so good for what ails you.
To share because you know
a heart attack. That's
because you know what? Music is medicine, right?
There you
Music
go. I
is
like
medicine.
it. I like it.
And we didn't want to give you a heart attack, but we're glad that it brought some joy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
right.
I'm still so in shock. I don't even know what to say other than thank you so much. Obviously, thank you to the Music Hall of Fame, the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, for inducting me. And obviously, you guys for surprising me, and Billy Nungesser's office, who has been, so supportive of my career. I remember playing, shows for Billy when he was down in Plaquemines Parish, and and the fun
He
that
loves
we had. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun together on our journeys, and it's all about creating, and that's really something that's so cool about Louisiana is you meet friends along the way, and to say that Billy's just one of many stories of friends I've had for 15 years, in the music industry. That's just that's hard in regular life, but in a music industry where things are so competitive, to know that you have friends that are all championing each other to do better for our community is just so special. So
well, I wanted you to know that we did invite Rockin' Doopsie to come and be here. He wasn't able to because it was his son's birthday.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him on my way home. I'm gonna be like, "Where were you?"
So there was a few people that knew about this.
Oh my goodness!
And Debbie and Mike,
smack
really.
some people. Oh my goodness! This is so exciting.
You have good secret keepers.
You do.
Apparently.
A lot of people that love you.
Oh my goodness! Well, I am just so excited about this, and yeah, thank you so much to everyone who made this happen.
So you've got new music out. You've got new jewelry out. You and Christy Callie have collaborated on some jewelry. We want you to tell us about that.
Yeah.
We have a picture of your new album cover.
Yeah.
And so we want you to tell a little bit about that so people can go download
And we have even
it.
more new things that we're announcing now.
Yeah, feel free to just. I mean, while you're here.
Okay, so this is Draw, which I put out this year. You know, that was exciting because, you know, I recorded this album. First of all, it's cool because it's my first traditional Cajun album. I'd spent, you know, most of 2019 learning how to sing in French and really revisiting a lot of the Cajun songs that I grew up learning, but, you know, never really performed or really incorporated. You know, when you're young, you just want to get out there, and it was so important to me to, you know, write songs and to feel inspired by Louisiana culture, but, you know, I felt like this was an appropriate time at 20 years in my career to really celebrate the roots of where all of that came from, and I did that by making a traditional Cajun album that I'm so proud of, and I knew last year that I was going to name it Joie because this particular set of songs fill me with so much joy, and that's what joie is it's French for joy, and so yeah, I feel that it's truly, you know, full of joyful spirit. These songs have brought me a lot of happiness throughout the years, and that's really what Cajun music is about. So it's funny to have released it in 2020, a record named Joie. But, you know, when you really think about it, you know, Cajun music, a lot of the songs are about, you know, I mean, life was hard for Cajun, you know, the Cajun community.
That's right.
You know, a lot of people were isolated. You know, Cajun French is not widely spoken. So this was a community that worked hard. Life was hard, but they really embraced the happiness of having each other, the music and the food that brought them together, and a lot of those songs are about celebrating that. And that's, I feel, you know, I still feel before 2020 I still felt that way, that life is hard. Who can't relate to that sentiment that life is hard, and it's really about enjoying those small moments. But in 2020, wow, you know, that's really came to life for so many of us that have fast-paced lives. So you know, I felt really proud to release an album named Joy, you know, in 2020.
And we have a little clip of that. Maybe we can just play a little bit, just so people can. Let's see if we can pull it up.
Let me see what it is.
We'll see if we can pull up a song on there. But
yeah,
you know,
we released 2 music videos from it so far. Oh, so this is from Jolie Blonde. So Jolie Blonde is a song that fans have asked me to perform my entire career. It's like the ultimate. We all know it's like the ultimate Cajun song. And again, when I was young, I just wanted to play the fast-paced songs and everything. But you know, I felt like Jolie Blonde is such a cornerstone of Cajun music, so I wanted to include it in the album. So we partnered with Louisiana Clean Fuels to create the music video. It's inspired by a Cajun Viking funeral, and the idea of connecting, you know, the death of our environment and the death of our culture would really be the death of Louisiana. And so, to protect it and preserve it is an important aspect. And so to tell that story, you know, visually and sonically, and to be able to do that with Louisiana Clean Fuels was really awesome.
So one of the things that maybe new fans don't know is that you have your own Christmas special, and this will be the 4th year that you've done it on WGNO.
That's right.
And you bring that great sense of humor and that great energy and guests together to celebrate the holiday season, and that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to announce, actually this is the first time I've said it in because people have actually been asking me, but I have not been like at liberty to say until today.
Is it for sure?
Yes, it is happening for sure. So I'm like officially announcing it right now that it's happening. And it airs on the 19th, I believe, is the first air date. So it's like happening like now. It's happening soon. And we had to put it together, and obviously there were a lot of crazy challenges we faced because of, you know, COVID and everything. How do we film things socially distanced? How do we have, you know, smaller crews and, you know, having music and all of that? That was all very much a challenge, but yeah, as a creative person, you know, you have to embrace that. So that's so special. We have Mark Romig of the New Orleans Tourism Commission, Ruby Bridges, who is a civil rights icon, and then Meg Bickford, who is the head chef of Commanders. Girl power. So I'm so excited to have them as my special guests on the show. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is going to be such a great show. I can't wait to watch it and share it.
And I'm actually really excited because for a few reasons, this year's special is really special to me because I'll be releasing a brand new Christmas song on the special. So I wrote a Christmas song just a couple weeks ago, and it's actually called Lonely Christmas because I felt like this year was a year that I think a lot of people are going to feel that way. And so this song is really for anybody who needs a good cry and needs a moment to embrace that feeling of not being able to be with the ones you love. And so I wrote a song for all the people out there really feeling that right now. And we're performing that on the Christmas special. So that's really cool. And that'll be available starting next Tuesday on my website. And then the other reason why it's special is because the Amanda Shaw Foundation gave away a scholarship on the special. And so we're going to talk more about that. So
I can't wait to see who got the scholarship this time. Are there any other announcements of performances that you might want to announce?
Yeah, so definitely lots of things. So I also have I designed some new t-shirts. It's crazy when you have time on your hands, all the things you can think of to do, but I have new t-shirt designs on my website and personalized greetings that you can purchase through my website, which is awesome. So if you aren't sure what to get somebody for Christmas, or an anniversary or a birthday, you can actually send a message through my website, and we have a link that you can purchase, and I will send your loved one a personalized video message with anything that you want to say. So it's a really cool thing that we're going to be doing.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be super fun. So I can't wait to do that. And then the last thing is I'll be performing the national anthem for the Sugar Bowl. So
the Sugar Bowl. Oh my goodness.
And I'll be doing a Christmas live stream as well from the cathedral in conjunction with WWOZ, French Quarter Fest, and the National Park Service.
Can you believe, just announced right here, this is the national anthem performer for the Sugar Bowl on New Year's Day. Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm so
What a great
excited.
opportunity.
Maybe I'll have to bring this with me. I'm going to be like,
I think you should.
It's like holding up
the boom box.
Can you see?
That's right. Please do. I think that would be great. Just match your outfit.
They'll be like, ma'am, we're going to have to escort you.
Well, before we run out of any time, I want to hear more about those butterfly jewelry.
Oh, I totally didn't even get to that. Yeah, this year I partnered with, my foundation partnered with Christy Callie, who is an amazingly talented jewelry designer. And we partnered to make a jewelry line. It's butterflies. Oh, there's a picture of me wearing the butterfly earring. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually 50% Guatemalan, and I'm very proud of my heritage. And Christy's also Guatemalan. So the proceeds from this collection actually go towards the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to help other young Latin business owners. So I'm really excited to be able to support a part of my heritage that is very important to me.
And can folks get that if they're looking for Christmas gift ideas on your website too?
And Christy Callie's website, but I believe we have a link to the
we'll share that link, and I believe
Yeah.
Selassie's Jewelry and Fine Gifts carries Christy Callie.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh my
so you can get it
goodness.
locally.
And Christy is so talented. Whether you buy the butterflies or any of her other pieces, you can't go wrong. The quality of her
Beautiful.
jewelry is amazing. It really, really is. I own quite a few pieces, and I love her jewelry pieces.
So hang tight with us because we're going to ask Mike Shepard to join us from the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, and we'll be right back with Rock It Right with Miss Amanda Shaw, the newest inductee into the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris of Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, conveniently located off the I-12 corridor in Walker and Albany. If you suffer from sciatica, migraines, or other pain conditions, give us a call to see if we have a technique that best fits you. We have multiple techniques including chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, dry needling, rehab, and much more. Again, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, Walker, and Albany.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
You come to Louisiana for smiles, not souvenirs. You come here to get lifted up, spun around, and put down in a brighter place. You come here for the distinctive music and the amazing food, but what really spills out of the horns and over the edges of your plate is joy. Come one, come y'all. This is Lauren Daigle inviting you to come feed your soul in Louisiana.
Slimshot is the most in-demand injection in medical weight loss, and we are pleased to offer it at Causey Metastatic. This safe and effective injection helps boost your metabolism, supports increased energy, burns body fat, and reduces appetite. These shots can be taken safely once a week or as needed when your weight loss is at a standstill. Slimshot combined with touchless lipo treatments produce a powerful 1-2 punch for targeting that stubborn body fat.
Rocket Right Radio with Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar is grateful for the sponsoring businesses who make our show possible. Partners 1, Better Barter for Baton Rouge. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts. Advantage Health Solutions and Dr. Boyd Michael Helm. Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. Hightower Dental Concepts and Dr. Leah Larson. Citigroup Hospitality. Laura Sue Events and Marketing. Southern Airs Auctions and Tony Acord. Louisiana Women in Business Magazine. LouisianaTravel.com. LouisianaIsATrip.com. Take one. And Dr. Danielle Causey with Causey Aesthetic Medicine. Thank you for making our show possible.
Where else can you take the trail less traveled at a pace all your own? Where else? Escape to one of Louisiana's 21 state parks for a picture-perfect getaway.
Where else can you be a world away and this close to home?
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
I had a meeting with Dr. Barfield, and it kind of just hit me. It probably is cancer. After the surgery, I wasn't scared anymore. I was looking forward to getting started with chemo. Not one time did I get a nurse in a bad mood. I was here for 5 hours at a time, and I did not dread coming. To get people from around the country to come to Baton Rouge, that says a lot right there. That this place is cutting edge.
Show. I'm Dr. K. Solar in the house with Hurricane Betsy Barnes, and we are continuing.
You were definitely a hurricane today.
Louisiana Music Hall of Famer Amanda Shaw and Louisiana Music Hall of Fame's Mike Shepard, who just inducted her on the show officially. Yes, and we're really excited, again, continuing with such great sponsors, and this segment is brought to you by Citigroup Hospitality with lots of places that we can go out and eat and celebrate afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
City Pork Brasserie and Bar, City Slice, City Pork Catering, Rouge Creole, and Beau Soleil.
That's right.
Coastal Cuisine. You would have to pick. They're a hard one to pick from with the 5. And also our partner, Dr. Leah Larson.
That's
with
right.
Hightower Dental Concepts. So they make all of this possible for us to be here, and we're so glad that y'all could join us tonight. We could be a part of this really special evening.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited, and I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're gonna celebrate by popping that cork. Amanda's popping the cork, and we're gonna celebrate. Woo!
See, I told you I'm good at it.
You are good at it.
One of my favorite.
That's strong fiddling fingers, right?
That's right. All right.
This girl is a phenomenal fiddler. She's won so many awards, so much attention internationally. And this is a really odd year because you're not traveling as much. But as you shared in the last segment,
Don't do one for me.
she's performing for the Sugar
I
Bowl.
quit drinking in the 70s.
She has her own Christmas special. She's designing jewelry. She's raising money and giving away scholarships.
And creating
what a
lots more
great
new
example. What a great example and inspiration for other young women.
Aw,
I mean,
thank
unbelievable. That Louisiana girl, man, she rocks.
There's something
She
in the
rocks.
water here.
That's right.
There's a song.
So I'd
It's a
say
pretty
Amanda
rocket
was
song.
like me, bored in the pandemic. Okay? And bring me those things, Al. Bring me those things, please, sir.
So you did lots of stuff too.
You
for the
did.
Louisiana
You
Music
did.
Hall of
So
Fame,
we
and
wanted to
bringing
share with
that
everybody.
forward to share so many of the members and the music to the world. Tell us about what is that in your hand? That CD, and that looks like it's wearing a Christmas Santa hat
And a Hall of Fame.
and a Hall
Christmas
of Fame.
logo
Mm-hmm.
in red, gold, and green.
I love that.
This is the very best of Louisiana Christmas. 2.5 hours on 2 CDs. Everything from Lead Belly to Tim McGraw, Fats, Louis Prima, Louis Armstrong, Mahalia.
And you're in that Hall of
You
Fame.
got it.
Oh my gosh.
Your Christmas. He's going to have to print another copy with your new Christmas song on it next year.
That's right. And Debbie Trailer. And Debbie Trailer. That's
and
right.
Debbie Trailer's on here, actually.
You're about to get in trouble, Mike.
That's right. Don't forget
No.
Debbie Trailer now.
This is, it really, I'm so excited to pop this in my car on the drive home. I really am. I'm
2
excited to get in
CDs.
the spirit. This is really awesome. This is really awesome. Did y'all know that Kelly Clarkson is actually about to do a cover of the Vince Vance song, All I Want for
Vince.
Christmas? Yeah.
I did
Song,
not.
All I Want. And that's a Louisiana songwriter. I just read
Yes,
that
it is.
story. Yep. So, I thought that was really exciting. And I just see that you have.
Yeah, Vinny's on a couple of things here. Christmas
Yeah.
State of Mind
There you go.
and All I Want for Christmas.
Yeah, and she's about to cover that song. That's so exciting. More Louisiana people out there, You'd be
Mhm.
surprised, like how many Louisiana people you don't even realize, like
Well,
are out there.
Absolutely.
I'm amazed by the people that, like Mahalia Jackson. I've had to tell 1 million people, yes, she's from Louisiana. She's born and buried in New Orleans.
That's
Both.
Mm-hmm.
They went, really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And Louis Prima, they questioned. Sam Bachera and Louis Prima from Bourbon Street.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why Lena lives in New Orleans.
And you are so awesome for always documenting because you've been around forever and ever.
Forever,
and ever.
Mike. You've been around forever.
You've been helping document all of these amazing talents along the way. I remember the party, however many years ago. Golly, that's been
In Montreal?
12 years ago. Yeah, that I got the Future Hall of Famer award, and yeah, you've done a great job at always documenting, what's happening in Louisiana music.
Well, like you were doing, I grew up around most of these people. And I sort of, like Sugar Boy, I was so happy to have Sugar Boy there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing the amount of talent we have here, and that you find,
Yeah, more Grammy Award winners than any other state, more Grammy Award winning
right.
nominations than any other state.
And you can just probably find most of these people hanging at a corner bar on a Tuesday night,
Well,
That's the crazy part. It's not like...
They've been there at times, I promise you.
Tell us about
now,
your
what,
book.
what is this is pretty hefty.
This is
Mike.
a prototype that didn't come out right. See how small the text in the pages are?
Oh, I see that. And for
And
we
the-
had to break out the
for those 30-year-olds that
those,
need the reading glasses.
Yeah.
You're going to have a big print version, right? So I don't have to put my glasses
the new
on.
version is going to go from there to it's gonna be
So
bigger.
what's the title of your book and how can people find
actual
it?
title is Shepherding the Music.
That's perfect,
Shepherding
Mike
the music.
Shepard.
That's great.
Very, very inspired.
We'd like to thank Dale Moon for that title.
Oh, yeah.
Dale and his sense of humor came up with that and said, no, Dale. He said, think about it. I'm kidding. I'm serious. It's good. That's
So-
what you sort of do. You sort of shepherd the music and, help it.
So tell me about what inspired you to put the book together and exactly what's in the book. Kind of a overall.
Number one, I was bored.
You were bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been bored. We've reconnected with our inner selves during
And
COVID.
this book was written from my heart and my brain. I didn't do any research on it. I didn't need to. It was all right here.
So people can find this. Is it a historical account of different things, or is it specific
It
certain
has a
things?
lot of stories and a lot of anecdotes in it. It goes back to 1960 where I started it. The foreword is by Dr. Hardy, the former state archivist. He said, I truly expect, because of the book's quality and Shepard's knowledge and ability to capture the history of Louisiana's music industry, this volume will be indispensable as Louisiana's music encyclopedia and multimedia reference book.
Well said.
That's awesome.
Well said. So it looks like you've got a ring on your hand. Is that new jewelry? What is
You're not
that?
the only one who can design something.
Oh my gosh, that is super cool.
So tell us about
Instead
that
of a
ring.
Hall of Famer football, you've got a Hall of Famer music
Class ring.
class ring.
It's Louisiana Music Hall of Fame class ring.
Cool.
So anybody who's a Louisiana
ma'am.
Music Hall of Fame or Hall of Fame award winner can order that
Yes.
and be able to enjoy.
Yes, and I've
that.
had a couple of people tell me that their daddies died and they might want to get 2 or 3 for the family.
Oh,
that's a
so
great idea. What a
sweet.
great Christmas gift. That
And
would
they
be
should
great.
get the book to go with it.
That's right.
Everybody should get the book.
Spoken like a true author.
I had it reviewed by 4 or 5 people, and all I'm getting is it's wonderful. So there's nothing negative in it. It's all written with positivity.
Yeah.
It's the story of my life that I've been through since 1960 on up.
Well, Mike, how
through
can people find it? What's your website?
lmhof.org. And by the way, it's a brand new website.
Okay.
It just went up last night at 10:30.
Perfect
Awesome.
timing.
And you can find out who all is inducted in there, and you'll be soon to see Miss Amanda Shaw's picture on that website.
That's right.
We are
That's
so
right.
You can go
glad that
tonight.
our show could be where you were inducted.
That's
And if
right.
you're
It
gonna
makes
rock
history.
it,
Make sure you rock it right
Rock
with
it
Louisiana
right.
musicians.
That's right.
absolutely.
We'll see you next week.
Oh my gosh, how
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.